you hear that? That's us coming to you live in 24 fucking bits of audio quality. This is the Straight Gay Guys podcast with your dearest friend, Alex Winkler.
Matt Bonish.
And Brian Smith.
Oh man, folks, tonight we got a show for you. Oh boy, do we.
Yeah, we're gonna try and kick things off a little bit talking about celebrities. Trying to stay with pop culture if we can.
Matt's got a lot to say about this guy.
I don't have a lot to say about celebrities. I have a lot to say about one celebrity, and it's based in reality. Most people have celebrity hate that's based in fiction, in pop culture. My hate for this particular celebrity is based in a real world interaction that I had a while ago.
Oh, you know who you are, you little bitch maid.
Yeah,
we're gonna call you out.
You know what? He's probably listening right now. And when I call him out, I bet he's gonna turn it off.
He's probably gonna put us on a stupid hipster website too.
Celebrities listen.
So Joseph Gordon-Levitt, if you're out there, meet me in my backyard and throw down.
Getting called out.
It's on, bitch.
Yeah,
it's on, dog.
You better bring it. You better bring it, Joe.
Joey G's.
Yeah.
Joey G's coming at you
No,
live.
but Matt, why do you hate him so much?
I'll tell you why I hate Joseph Gordon-Levitt. This is why I hate Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Go on.
Are you done, Alex?
I'm done slurping. Go on.
No, now it's my turn.
Also, while we're taking a break here,
slurp off, dog?
we are drinking our Contact High from Four Hands, a fantastic hoppy brew made locally.
Much like Grey Goose, we're trying to get a sponsorship from Four Hands.
We will take any
money from
sponsorship.
anyone.
The money is not rolling in.
Shouts out to Vagisil. Holla at your boy.
Heck, this podcast is bleeding us dry.
Yeah, it's hemorrhaging money.
Going by little
so I'm going to reel myself back in here and talk about why I hate Joseph Gordon-Levitt. So Joseph Gordon-Levitt has been in many a fine film. The man is not a terrible actor. I'll premise it with saying that. And he came to... He's good.
He's okay. I
He's
like
good.
him. I don't know if he's DiCaprio.
Well, sure,
All right,
that's
let's
not the
hold
point.
on.
Okay.
Hold on. All right.
That's not the
Don't you bring him into this?
Don't you hate when anybody does it? Oh, I don't know if he's fucking Tom Hardy.
I do.
Right?
And you did.
Continue. You did just that.
You did exactly that, and here we
no
are.
He's no Ed Hardy, that's for sure.
Ed
Don't
Hardy.
you
Yeah,
hate
Ed Hardy
people
is
just like me?
Ed Hardy, that guy from Inception, right? The guy
Don't
with
you hate me, dude?
So Joseph Gordon-Levitt came to speak to Mizzou in Columbia, Missouri, when I was a sophomore in college, and I was looking forward to hearing him speak about working with Christopher Nolan and working with who directed Looper. Is that Ryan Johnson who did that?
I can look it up while you're talking.
I'm going to say it was Ryan Johnson. Sounds like it was Ryan Johnson.
Go for
I'm going to fact check your bitch ass, but go on.
So he has interesting things to say. He's lived a cool life. And so I bought a ticket to see Joseph Gordon-Levitt go speak. And when I did...
It is Ryan Johnson.
It's Ryan Johnson?
Yeah,
That's
you're
correct. Okay, cool. Ryan Johnson, good guy. Don't have a problem with Ryan Johnson.
Also
Wouldn't fight
wrote
him.
it. Pretty.
Good movie, Looper. Anyway, so he sits down. He comes out on stage to talk. And I should have noticed when it was me and about 750 women in the crowd, and I was the only man, that this was not going to end well for what I wanted it to be. He did not talk about Inception. He did not talk about Looper. He didn't talk about anything except for his stupid production company that he created called Hit Record. And you can look it up right now, and you can watch the video of him drumming on the fucking website and sitting there and always looking at the camera like he doesn't know what's recording. But yeah, you can tell it's a production company. It's what it does. He records videos of things. I'm hot. I'm too hot. You gotta calm
No,
down.
you're just right.
Yeah. All right. So for 2 hours, he sat there and he was like, "Hey, if you guys download the app for Hit Record, I don't fucking care if you have a Hit Record app. I don't." And he would sit there and he would play songs that he wrote, and was just like pandering to all the women in the audience. And I got up and left about 45 minutes into it because I couldn't stand it anymore.
He probably remembers you. He's probably like, there's that fucking giant-headed kid
telling
that
you, man,
walked out of
he's-
my Hit Record display.
He's tuning in, and he knows. And the invitation to fight me in my backyard is open.
I'm going to wonk that kid with my acoustic guitar.
All right, yeah.
Bitch-ass
He
Mark.
can record it on someone's cell phone and put it on Hit Record.
I would watch that on Hit Record if
Yeah.
he just hit you in the back of the head with an acoustic guitar.
I'd watch it.
Third Rock from the Sun was the best thing he ever did.
I would agree with that.
I disagree.
I think Looper, of his movies, I think Looper was probably the best movie he did. Because you can't really be like, he was so great in Inception. Like, he was good, but he wasn't like the main,
I forget he's in that even.
Yeah, Tom Hardy really popped
He was,
out in
he was
that.
also Angels in the Outfield, wasn't he?
He sure was, yes.
Yeah, he was in that.
I always get that movie and Little Big League confused. Those are the two movies. That I get confused.
Which one is it? The Rookie, where the kid?
Rookie of the
Pitches
Year.
for the Cubs.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
Rookie of the
I
Year.
Well,
fucking
yeah,
love the Rookie.
The Rookie is with
I love both of them.
Dennis Quaid, where he...
Danny Quaid.
Yeah. not
Denise.
Not Randy, that crazy asshole.
I want to take a minute to explain to you guys my because I'm going to probably be using this in the future. My series of fucked ups. Like if you're, I measure how fucked up you are in a night by how Randy Quaid you are. If you're like, okay, so if you're like National Lampoon Christmas Vacation Randy Quaid, you're tipsy. If you're Independence Day Randy Quaid, you're fucking hammered. And if you're actual real life Randy Quaid, you need to go to the hospital. And I think regular Randy Quaid falls under Kingpin. Kingpin Randy Quaid.
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
if I say, "Wow, man, you're going Kingpin Randy Quaid right now," you know what I'm talking about. That guy's a fucking psychopath, by the way.
Literally insane. I'm pretty sure
He'd be an American hero
he's
if he wasn't.
incarcerated, isn't he?
Yeah, I think.
I'm fairly sure he's not amongst the American people right now.
No, he's not. He's from Canada.
If he is, we need to write a letter to somebody.
You go there and lock the door if Randy Quaid's on the street right now.
I'm back. Hey, boys. Okay, so that's going to lead us into our next conversation. The Celebrity Fight Club. That's a game we're going to play on this show, probably periodically. It's my creation, my baby, my love child.
You guys already know what my answer is. The invitation has already been extended to Joseph Gordon-Levitt to fight me in my backyard.
So how the game works is
Put it on live leak. I don't care.
we each pick a celebrity that we want to fight, and it can be anybody, and alive or dead, and the other two people vote to think who would win in that fight. So we're going to start with Matt and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He wants to fight Joseph Gordon-Levitt. So first, what I'm going to do is going to look up how big Joseph Gordon-Levitt is. Ooh, 5'9". Brian, who's going to win that fight? Wait, what are the
Is it Don John?
It's Don John.
It's what? It's like today. If
He's
he was here today,
5'9" though.
If he was sitting at the table right now with us,
I think Matt wins just because pure rage.
I do
There's
think
a deep-seated
he
hatred.
has no
He's
hate
got
for me, and I
reach.
have a lot of hate
Yeah.
for him.
he's
Yeah,
got reach, too. Matt's got a lot of reach.
Yeah.
5'11" on a good day. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I give a slight edge to Matt.
I would give that, too. I would say Matt wins that.
That's good. Thanks, guys.
Is this a bare knuckle brawl or are there gloves?
I was assuming it was bare knuckle.
Okay.
It's
I'll
in the
give-
backyard,
I
man.
give it
There's
to
no
that.
rules
That's
back
true.
there.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Kimbo Slice
some
is
people-
referee.
Kimbo-
No, he's not. He's dead.
No.
Rest in
Aw.
peace.
Darn.
Rip. Rip, famo.
Now I got to find a new ref for my imaginary fight.
Muhammad Ali. Also
dead.
That gorilla.
Uh,
That kid in Orlando got eaten by the alligator.
and a lot of alligators.
All the alligators.
What a
Gator
massive
Kid.
war.
That is my biggest
Wasn't he
fear.
referred to that in an article?
Gator
Gator,
Boy.
Gator Boy.
It was like trending worldwide. Or something.
Very tact.
That's brutal.
Very poor.
Gauche.
Gauche. Very gauche.
Classless.
All right, so
So you guys give me Joseph
I'll
Gordon-Levitt.
give you
I
Joseph
could take
Gordon-Levitt.
Okay.
Ding, ding. Give Matt Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Tail of the tape. Brian, your turn.
I hate Flo Rida.
That's a good one.
I hate his music. And I'll tell you, his most egregious act in my book was when I found out that his name is simply Florida with a fucking space inserted in it. And I was so angry. And after that, I've just never, ever let it go. And
That's a good, yeah.
Does it work because Florida's like where Miami is and where
That's
all
where
these places are? Or is he from Florida?
I just looked it up.
He's from Florida.
Miami Gardens, Florida. He is 36. Holy shit.
Wow.
He's 6'3", man. I don't know if you win.
Yeah,
that.
he's a
yeah,
pretty
that's-
big guy.
that's tough.
I mean,
He's
he's a
huge.
big guy.
But you got to fact it's the Gordon-Levitt factor. It's Florida has no idea who Brian is, and Brian hates
He
Florida.
is a great black mark on this country, and we all bear responsibility for
Right.
that.
I hate
Yeah.
LeBron James, but I'm not going to beat LeBron James in a fist fight no matter
But
how much I
LeBron
hate him.
James is different than Florida.
He's a world-class athlete in the prime of his career.
Yeah.
Are you looking at some of these pictures though, Flo Rida?
No, I'm not saying I could beat him up. I'm saying there's
I'm not arguing with you.
massive gulf in between LeBron James and
Well,
Florida.
that's fair, but
merely comparing the two.
I'm not directing that at you. I'm directing it at Matt.
I'm not looking at pictures of Florida right now, but just
I mean, he's a big guy. I knew he was a big guy before I said it. Doesn't matter. I fucking hate him.
let me do this. Let me
Probably a
look it
nice guy. I hate him too. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm taking Flo Rida's side because I don't like him, but
I think he was in an episode of Silicon Valley, and it was pretty funny.
up. He
But
does have some pretty tight mutton chops.
that he does.
That's a
That is
beard.
that is an expertly done beard.
oh man, I hate Lil Wayne.
I don't know, Brian. Yeah, the more I'm looking at him,
hey,
I don't know.
Yeah, I welcome judgment.
That's what this is, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing here.
So just
Yeah.
give it to me.
Um,
Lose.
I'm going to give you a loss on
Brian,
that.
I'm going to give
taking
you an
an
L.
L.
I'm going to give you an L
Yeah,
on
I'm gonna
that.
give you an L.
Starting out like
But-
Meek Mill. All right.
I think if
Don't worry, I'm about
if
to
you were
take an
to
L here
beat
in a
Flo Rida bad enough and he were to release a song about it, he would flop and then he would be not famous no longer.
That'd
He'd
be
be
great.
Meek Mill.
It'd
He'd
be
Meek
like Cat Williams when he got beat up by that fourth grader.
He didn't lose, but he got beat up by him a little bit. Yeah, it'd be the same thing. Yeah, he would plummet into a spiral of mediocrity.
That kid was
Even if
fucking
I
huge.
landed one clean punch and kind of stunned Flo Rida, it'd be like, that guy's kind of a bitch.
Oh yeah. Oh
Look
yeah.
at that kind of in shape, out of shape white kid stuck him once. Nah,
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you see Flo Rida get slept on by this this mediocre?
it was the
South
same
Sea-
backyard that Joseph Gordon-Levitt got killed in.
What's going on in this? What's going on in this backyard?
It's the same backyard Joseph Gordon-Levitt got his eyes scooped out by that psychopath with the huge head.
These same 3 kids are sending people envelopes of anthrax and inviting them over to South St. Louis.
Goodness.
Oh no!
Um,
Not again.
not again. Not
Oh
again.
no! Not again.
All right, Alex.
Oh man, so I know I'm gonna take an L on this one, but it's definitely like of celebrities I want to fist fight. It is number one. I fucking hate his guts, Sean Penn. I fucking hate him, man. I know I'm not gonna win. I've seen pictures of him. I know he's like studies Jeet Kune Do. What a fucking douchebag.
What?
What a
What? He
Google
studies
it.
what?
He studies Jeet Kune Do.
What is that?
It was the martial art that Bruce Lee made up. What a fucking douchebag. You could Google it right now. Pull it up.
Nope.
Don't believe you.
Yeah, fine. I don't care. I don't care. You can Google Sean Penn
No, but
douchebag.
why do
Gee,
you
that sounds
hate-
like a Star Wars like Jedi.
He's just a fucking asshole in everything he does. He's like, First of all, he shakes hands with El Chapo and then acts like, I really regret that. Like, motherfucker, you should have known you were gonna regret that. That's not like something that you like kind of did, and you're like, well, I wonder how this is gonna blow over. You
Yeah.
shook hands with a war criminal, essentially. I mean, they're not actually at war, but he's committed just about as many as atrocities. That'd be
He's
like
got some blood on his hands.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised if Sean Penn bumped knucks with Saddam Hussein. He's, oh, yeah, dude, dap it up, bro. Anthrax. Anthrax for life, brother. Then like, oh, yeah, I really regret that now in retrospect. What a fucking asshole.
Along these same kind of lines, you know what I always thought was weird?
What?
How Dennis Rodman just went over to North Korea.
Yeah.
And everyone was like,
Yeah, that was like
this
a
is
thing for like a
thing
week, and then
we're going to do.
No one really talked about it after that.
Yeah.
It kind of happened, and then
Dennis
he was like,
Rodman.
"Oh, Dennis Rodman's the ambassador to North Korea," and then no one really wondered why he was over there.
Kid's got a rough
Yeah,
pass.
there was a shocking amount of just apathy. Just,
Yeah, it was
you
a
know.
thing for
Yeah.
like a day on the Facebook news feed, which is where everyone gets their news now, and then
Yeah.
died out. That was it.
And why?
I give
Why
Dennis-
him?
I don't
Do they
know.
like him? Don't they like him? over
Kim
there or
Jong Un
something?
loves
Dennis
him.
Rodman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kim Jong Un loves him. I don't know, man. Actually, I don't know.
Again, why? It all comes back to why.
I don't
Why
know.
is Dennis Rodman
I feel
the
well,
apple of Kim Jong Un's eye?
Well, when they had the Olympics, the Summer Olympics, I don't remember what year that was, but it was in China.
In Seoul, or are you
Yeah.
talking about? In
In
Korea,
yeah,
or-
or it was in Korea, maybe. I don't remember.
No, well,
Seoul was
the
South Korea.
Beijing one was
The
like
Beijing
just-
is the one I'm
yeah.
talking about. They fucking love basketball. Like Kobe Bryant was walking down to the arena because they didn't have arena access, so they had to walk down the stairs to it. And like people were like trying to touch him and rub him, and it came out was
Yeah.
that they wanted his greatness to
Yeah.
rub off on him. So they
Yeah.
like idolize these fucking people. When you think about it, they are probably anomalies to them, right? Like
Yeah, I mean,
we take it for granted here because almost every athlete on TV is like that fucking big. I mean, Steve Nash was considered a small point guard. He was 6'3".
Speaking of like
He might have been
touching,
6'5",
speaking of like touching and rubbing on athletes, you know what needs to stop?
What?
Autographs. I don't get it. I don't understand autographs.
What the fuck?
why?
Why not?
Because I mean, what good is it? I mean, it's here. Write your name on this piece of paper.
I like autographs.
I mean, when you put a lot of things that we do with sports under the microscope, it's all kind of silly.
Yeah, man. Under
Why are
the
you,
I understand.
Why are you
Under-
watching another? Why are you wearing another grown man's shirt?
name on your back.
Yeah.
Microscope. You're
that-
putting it on the microscope.
On a microscope.
Stop over-examining it in the
On
microscope.
a microscope. I don't know. I guess I just never understood, like, not necessarily athletes, but even like famous people or like collections
Well-
of signatures.
Well, I mean, I'll agree with you that like buying autographs is
Right.
stupid.
Okay,
like, but if
that's-
you're like,
sure.
if you're like, I met
Yeah.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt and I got him to
Oh,
sign
yeah,
this
I
in his own blood.
Hey,
No.
sign this live grenade, Joseph, for
Yeah.
me.
No, but I don't have a problem with people
Yeah.
getting autographs if they meet a celebrity.
It depends
I
on
guess
how
that's
you.
different
It
because
even
you're right.
depends on how you buy an autograph. Like if you go to like a charity auction or something.
Sure.
Yeah,
but like
that's
these
different.
people that sell them
Oh
on
no,
eBay
that's
and stuff.
fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
Okay.
I would never do that.
Yeah.
There's one autograph I would pay for, and that's So Taguchi.
I have a ball.
I'm so fucking jealous. He's so cool.
Let's make a deal, Al.
I'll give you a Lance Lynn ball for that.
Nope.
Pass. Super
Well,
pass.
oh,
Uber
well.
pass.
That's
Hard
all I
pass.
got. So sorry, Tony Twist Puck. I got that too.
You guys want to do another round? Another round of who would fight?
I would. Wait, hold on one second. I want to do the official vote on this, even though he's 5'8", by the way, guys. So,
Sean Penn?
Sean Penn.
Oh,
5'8".
see, I didn't know that when we first
I'm
talked about this.
6'1". So take that as you may. Make your vote. I pretty much assume I know how it's going to go.
I think Sean Penn wins.
That's fair.
I initially, I would have said Sean Penn. I didn't know he was 5'8".
I'm fueled
6'1"
by.
versus
I
5'8"
also did not know he was so short.
is
I
a-
want to
is a large
return to the
difference.
fact that I am fueled by hate, just like you two.
That's true.
So yeah, I mean, you know what? I don't care. You make your decision. He was in Milk. That's all I'm going to say.
Is
Kissed.
that supposed to make him tougher?
No, he kissed a bunch of dudes. I don't know. How tough can he be?
There's some masculinity in it.
Yeah, that is true. I wouldn't kiss a bunch of dudes, so maybe he's crazier than me. I don't know.
I do think he's crazier than you.
I do think he's crazier than
He
me.
probably doesn't hate you, but I think he's way crazier than you are.
That is
He
true.
would
I
probably
think-
he'd bring drugs. He would bring drugs
He would
to the
cheat.
fight.
No, he would cheat because there's pictures
Yeah.
of him trying to hit like people with or his son tried to hit a paparazzi with a baseball bat and then called him the N word. Yeah, they're fucking
my.
they're fucking insane. Like
Well,
people like act
tightly
like
wound family.
people act like Sean Penn's this enormous talent. He's a fucking jerk, man, for real. Like what's he really done? Like Milk was good. I'll give him that. But I mean that was a total give me. Like they're gonna throw that at him. Because it's a good story. Anybody could be in that position and probably make that. He does look like Harvey Milk though, so I don't know.
3-way death match between Flo Rida, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Sean Penn.
Oh,
Who
Sean
pulls it out?
Penn. Sean Penn wins.
I don't think so.
I think Sean Penn fish hooks Flo Rida.
I
and
think
kills
Joseph
him.
Gordon-Levitt would be the first one dead.
I absolutely
I
agree.
do think that.
and then it comes down to Flo Rida and Sean Penn.
You got to give it to Flo Rida, right? I mean, it's got to be.
I think
No,
it. I think it
absolutely.
goes. I think honestly, you know how I think it plays out. I think it plays out like the fight scene in Django Unchained. I think Sean Penn scoops Flo Rida's eyes out, and then
Does he?
And then Brian throws a hammer out there. Kill him, boy. And Sean Penn just busts his head open.
There'll be a
And
mint julep for you on the other side.
Get this man a large beer and a fine pony to lick his pole. By far the best thing ever said in a movie ever.
It's a good Leo, Al.
Yeah. It's a fun movie to quote.
Round 2. Should I start? since
You
it's
should
my
start.
turn?
Yeah, we're going to go circle. We're going to go clockwise.
Nick Cannon.
That's a good
Excellent one.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon.
I don't know if you beat Nick Cannon.
Still,
I think so.
I would take the
Maybe.
L
I
just
don't
for
know,
the chance
unless
to
he's
fight
really-
Nick Cannon.
I mean, you got to think he's Nick Cannon, so he's used to getting shit.
That's true.
So he's fucking,
He's got to be pretty callous.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
he's hard. He's ready for you. And he's 6 foot. So I don't know,
Is he
man.
really?
Yeah, he's 6 foot. He's tall.
I mean, it's like as tall as you or I, pretty much.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's taller than Matt.
Not by much. I mean, I don't know.
That's enough. I don't know. I think you. I don't know. I think that goes to the cards. To tell you the truth,
Goes
I
to that
think.
one.
Dis-
Call that a
judge's
50-50
decision.
split.
I think it goes judge's decision on that one. I
All
think
right.
it comes down to you two are just so bloody and battered that we have to just call it and we have to decide. So I give you that. I'll give you. That's my vote. I think it goes to a draw. I think
take
Nick
that.
Cannon wins in the
Yeah,
cards.
judge's decision.
That's
yeah,
fair.
And if it goes to decision, Nick Cannon gets it off name recognition.
Yeah, probably. That's fair.
My.
Goodness,
Oh, no.
Brian,
Oh, Roger Goodell for sure.
that's a good one.
It's
Yeah.
also a good answer.
I don't know. I don't know if you. I want to say you do.
Well, he's essentially my height and given up 35 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's
talk about being fueled by pure hate.
And he is literally a garbage bag of pussies.
That's true.
He is a huge
But
bitch.
He's a blood
something-
bag.
Something to be considered is that he would absolutely fight dirty because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
been proven time and time again he has no backbone.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
he- probably-
Or regard for the way that people feel.
He'd
He'd
probably
have-
blow some sand into my eyes
Yeah.
and
He'd amoeba flop all around the fucking ring. Oh, can't hit what you can't touch, Brian.
What?
I mean, you got to
Why
think
does Roger Goodell talk
you got to
like
think that bitch
like
Jerry
a 3-year-old who
Jones.
just learned how to talk?
Because he just is like one of those knock me down clowns in my head. That Jerry Jones is just sitting there batting in the face over and over again.
A weeble wobble?
He's a weeble wobble. He is the NFL's weeble wobble.
Oh, yeah.
People just fucking constantly are just jacking him in the face, and he's just like, well, I just gotta take their side on
he's a
that.
gutless coward.
He is a
Yeah.
gutless coward.
I think
He's a-
we'd all probably fight Roger Goodell if we got the chance.
Yeah.
He is truly a bitch.
Say, if
If we
you
would
live
have-
in this town and you don't want to fight Roger Goodell, then you need to get your pulse taken.
I was going to say, we would have 800,000 people following us into the backyard over here if we were to fight Roger Goodell.
I mean, I don't know how tough he really can be, man, because Stan Kroenke made him his bitch, and
That's
I think you
true.
could take Stan Kroenke, so
I think Father Time is going to take stand with any luck.
hopefully
That or that earthquake that's going to hit Malibu.
that would be so cool.
Fingers
Sweet.
crossed.
One-
Yeah.
one fatality, Staniel Kroenke.
Fatality.
Daniel.
Al,
Oh,
round
man.
2.
I want to pick somebody little. I want an easy win on
Kevin Hart.
on my fight card. I like Kevin Hart though.
You can still fight him though.
I could fight him. I'm gonna say I would like to fight John Cho.
Is that Harold and Kumar guy?
Yep.
Why?
Yeah,
I don't
why?
know. Just I don't even dislike him, to tell you the truth. There's something about his head that makes him very punchable.
It's very
Actually,
it's very
no, I
oblong.
strike that. You know who I would fight? No, it would be John Cho. I'm gonna stick with John Cho.
Still
in
John Cho?
this round. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that.
That's fair.
I don't know how big he is. Let's see how. I think I could beat him too. I don't think he's like, I don't think he's got a lot going on as far. Like he's never been in a fighting movie. You know what I mean? Like he never really has. He's been in Harold and Kumar.
The true mark of a celebrity's tough if they've been in a fighting movie.
Well, yeah, because my original pick was Edward Norton. I don't even really dislike John Cho. Tell you the truth, I kind of like him, but I think it's an easy mark on my card. I think I get that win. I don't know how tall he is. I'm trying to figure out how tall he is. Well, he was in Star Trek, but I think I still got him. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. He's 5'10". That's short. He seems taller on TV.
He's taller than Sean Penn. I think you could take Sean Penn.
I think you're giving
You guys,
me.
you
Probably
guys,
got a couple 75 pounds on him too, right?
I have to.
Yeah.
There's no way. He's not that big.
No, not at all.
And he's 44.
Is he? No shit.
John
Yeah.
Cho.
John Cho is 44. What the fuck?
What's he doing? He looks fantastic.
I know. Now I don't want to fight him.
Rubbing cocoa butter into
Yeah,
his
you
skin
better
all the
watch
time.
out. You're dealing with a demigod.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
He's never gonna die, man.
Holy shit.
I changed my decision. John Cho.
Yeah.
He beats you up, Alex.
Yeah, did I give a decision on that one yet? No.
No.
Yeah, it's John Cho. Yeah, it's definitely
I think
John
he
Cho.
beats me too, man. He's 44 fucking years
That is-
old. He looks younger than
So
me.
what? He was like,
Yeah, you're 20. You're 23, right?
I'm 23. He looks younger than me by like a couple of years.
He looks significant. Like he just graduated high school.
he was like 32 when they made Harold and Kumar then, or some shit.
He had to be. I mean, you
Was
think
that
about
9
it. He
years
was
ago.
American Pie. He was in American Pie. That's how he got his start. So
Oh my god, that is
the original.
insane.
Fuck the original. No, you know what? I want to change my answer. I want to say I want to fight Jason Biggs.
No, you can't do that.
I don't
You
know who
locked
that
in
is.
John Cho. It's
Fine.
the main guy from American Pie.
Fine, I'll save it.
Oh
for
yeah,
later.
that guy sucks.
Well, yeah, sure, but
I want to punch.
That's too easy.
I'll stick with
Oh,
John.
I want to fight Seth Green. Yeah, so does everyone else. I
I don't want to fight Seth Green. I love Seth Green.
want to fight Seth Green.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
You don't like Robot Chicken?
I love Robot Chicken.
Maybe it was when I rewatched Without a Paddle and it ruined it for me.
He is kind of a snarky douche.
When I
have to
was
imagine.
16, I loved Without a Paddle. Then I watched it when I was 22 and I hated Without a Paddle.
I watched him in Entourage, and I was like, he's kind of a douchebag. Like, I feel like he's actually kind of a douche. You think
I
he's
feel like
hilarious.
everybody in Entourage is a douchebag.
Isn't that
Everybody
kind of the
in
point of the
Entourage.
show, right? That's kind
Yeah.
of that's kind of the
Turtle
The
is
shtick.
Yeah,
Turtle is not a
shtickle.
douchebag, and I won't have this at this table.
I've never watched a minute of the show.
Good show. Give it a watch.
it's-
It's
I've heard
bad.
nothing but bad things.
It's a
I
lot.
like it. I didn't see the movie. Did you see the movie? No, of course you didn't see the
Why
movie.
would I
I
like to see the movie? I know nothing about the show.
don't know. Maybe you got drugged there.
Nope.
I don't know. You got drugged to Me Before You.
Yeah, I sure did.
How was
Let's
that?
not get into this.
Should I go off on?
You should go.
You already started
Small
off pretty
tangent.
hot about
Small tangent.
Yeah, I'll save that one for later.
JGL,
I'll
alright,
keep,
gotcha.
keep that one in the
We'll
holster.
get- we'll
Joseph
get-
Gordon-Levitt got my blood pressure up already.
We'll get Kendall on here. You can argue with her about it. That'll be good for.
That would be fantastic.
You guys will watch a relationship go up in flames when we.
I thought I was in the living room that one night.
weird.
That's a hot button issue.
All right. I think we had a good little game of that, right?
Yeah.
Let's
Good.
move on to the next bit.
Lot of
We're gonna do the inaugural segment of the Ask Reddit thread of the day.
Ask Reddit thread of the day.
Ask Reddit thread of the day.
Motherfuckers.
That's why this podcast is hemorrhaging money. The sky high production value.
We
that
sink
was-
all this money in me doing sound effects.
Did you hear the strings, man? I hear the strings coming in here.
Yeah,
behind
it's
me a little
beautiful.
bit. Yeah, that horn section. Yeah, that's good.
No,
Anywho,
I do my 50 Cent voice, you know.
you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to say the question, and then we're going to go around in the circle and give our answers
Short.
until we can no longer come up with answers.
Okay.
You're getting one out of me.
Well, you're going to lose then.
Good. I didn't know it was a competition. Why is everything on this fucking shit thing turned into a competition?
Da-da-da-da.
All right,
It's like a
but
game show.
Yeah, go.
What has a name that absolutely makes sense for the object, and what objects have names that make no sense?
Screwdriver makes perfect sense to
That's a
me.
good one. Screwdriver does make perfect sense. You're
Hammer doesn't make perfect sense to me.
Right.
Aesthetically, it sounds like it makes
But
sense.
neither does nail.
Nail doesn't make sense. It should just be pointy holder. I don't know.
That's not.
Is that not the point? We're trying to get you're trying to pretty much describe it and what it does in the same word, same couple of words.
Well, should I give my answer?
Sure.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck.
I believe sidewalk.
That is a good one.
It is exactly what it is.
Picture frame's pretty good. I'm looking over at the wall. I'm like, that
Yeah,
kind of
picture
makes
frame
sense.
is a good one.
Yeah.
That pretty much is what it is, right?
Welcome mat. It's there when you're at the front door.
Yeah.
It's welcoming you to the home.
Oven doesn't make sense to me.
Oven is a terrible one.
Hot box. It should just be called the hot box.
That's already taken though.
Well, let's be honest. If the oven was called the hot box originally, hot boxing wouldn't be a thing.
So who do we have to blame? Do we have colonials to blame for that? Is that
I
who
do.
created the oven?
I don't,
Old white
Maybe.
people is who I blame for everything.
That's what most of our problems stem from.
spoon. The
Spoon.
fuck's a
That's
spoon?
that's stupid.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
Most things in a kitchen, spatula.
Yeah.
Refrigerator.
Egg beater makes sense.
Refrigerator makes sense because the word refrigerate means to cool, and so it cools
Yeah,
things.
that's
It is
fair.
a refrigerator.
That's fair. Cabinet. Does cabinet make sense? Doesn't feel like it makes sense.
I feel like words that have like 6 or 7 meanings can't really flow into anything.
Do I make sense?
Who are we?
Am I real?
Where are we going?
Oh, all right, let's stop looking around the room and picking things. Oh man. Laptop. Not to, even though I'm looking straight at my laptop, but laptop is probably the definition of this, right?
For good or bad?
I would say good
What is? I understand lap. Where's top come in?
because it's the screen, the top of
I
the
mean,
computer.
I guess if you could look at it in the context of like a desktop, that's a desktop computer. So this is
So a laptop
set-
is a desktop
that-
computer in your lap.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Chalk it up. Put it on the board.
Yeah.
My nips
Put
are
'em on the
hard. Oh boy. There's got to be gun doesn't make sense, right? That's like a word that all words are something somebody made up, but that's got to be.
We're gonna look at all these later and find out they were coined by non-native English speakers.
Yeah,
People who
I'm sure.
didn't know what to call things, and the word stuck.
Well, all right, so they do call it firearm, and that makes sense.
Yeah, I
That
was
makes
about
sense.
to say.
It's an extension of your arm that
Yeah.
sets itself on fire.
I mean, you think about it, that was how you killed people was using your arm. So, firearm. You shoot fire out of your arm. Oh fuck!
Yeah,
You think
right?
the Indians came up with that?
I don't know. Someone did.
Somebody who never
still
I guess
around.
I bet you the first people who saw a gun would be like, "That's a firearm."
Ooh, you know what's a good one? Urinal.
Oh yeah, that doesn't make
You
sense.
only piss into a urinal. It only takes urine.
Ah, I never thought about that before.
You know what's funny about that? You know what
I
makes
said
me,
I wasn't gonna do good, and I'm owning this fucking.
You know what's another one that oddly does good in that? The urinal cake. It's odd, but no, it doesn't work.
No, it
'Cause
doesn't
why is
because
it
you
a
want to
cake?
eat it. Yeah,
Yeah, what?
cake. Oh man, this is just miserable.
The urinal cake.
Urine flavored.
Do not eat those.
These are terrible. These are terrible cakes.
Why is it named a urinal cake though?
Because it probably looks like a cake, right?
It looks more like a puck.
You could start
stone.
The
would
ur-
even
if it was
be-
like a urinal biscuit,
You could start a
yeah.
company where they make urinal cakes that look like popular cakes, like the little cupcakes with the white swirls. I'd probably make a fucking fortune doing
like
that.
the Mountain Dew cupcake from the last episode of Stray Gay Guys.
No, not like that one. Like the fucking brown,
I would put a Mountain Dew cupcake in
the brown
middle of
curly
the toilet.
cupcakes that.
I would put it in there and I would make a toilet on top of it.
Well, why would you waste a Mountain Dew cupcake, you psychopath?
It's gross. It's a gross thing to eat.
You're a fucking gross thing to eat, you dickhead. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me rein it in. Goodness. What's another one that doesn't make sense? Knife doesn't make sense.
We already talked about things in the kitchen. There's no sense in looking for
I was
for
thinking,
logic in the names of things in the kitchen.
that's true. You know what's a good one? Automobile.
Yeah,
It's like automatic travel and it's mobile.
I shit my dick when I found out that car was just short for like carriage.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
know that.
shit.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yep. You guys just shat your dicks too.
Our collective dicks have been shat.
I shit my dick when I found out
There's
that the
3
model
shit dicks at this table.
that the Model T was the original F Shack.
Yeah, I learned that at Mizzou. That's the only thing I learned at Mizzou. That's a fun little anecdote.
Valuable time.
Another funny anecdote: Henry Ford, Nazi sympathizer,
Yeah.
big Nazi sympathizer.
Yeah,
No kidding,
He
really.
thought Hitler was doing all the right things. Yeah.
Henry Ford was way
And
fucking
Hitler was
crazy.
a VW man. That doesn't make any sense. Volkswagen Beetle, Hitler's car.
I
Volkswagen, people's car.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Good
Hey,
name.
We're,
Those-
lear-
those-
we're learning lots of stuff. We're learning the masses on this
This
one.
is like-
Those
it's
Germans
like a
didn't get a
little
whole lot right in the 40s,
hot
but the
little
VW
history
Beetle
lesson.
is...
They
not one. That was something that was also not good.
The Autobahn was pretty cool. That's
The
about it.
Autobahn is good.
You know what bothers me?
Highway.
Why did Nazis have such fantastic uniforms?
Because they're German and they.
It's because
Germans
Hugo.
appreciate organization.
Oh, I know Hugo Boss made them, but it's like Jesus Christ, those uniforms, fantastic. Everything about them was great.
They're pretty menacing. I mean,
Yeah, no, they're good. It's
They were
like,
good.
It's like if Hollywood was cooking up how to make somebody look extra evil. It
yeah.
was
that's why all the evil guys are always Nazis.
Yeah.
Those
It's
death
so
squads
easy
and
to
the
make 'em
long
look
black
cool.
trench coats. Who thought of that? Like, so it's like whoever thought of that, I was like,
that
oh
little
man,
skull and crossbones that they put on
that
a
shit
high
was
ranking.
crazy.
Yeah.
To put that on a fucking helmet,
They
a
were
hat.
good. They were good at what they did.
Yeah. Wasn't the whole thing was propaganda and putting the fear of God into people, right? Wasn't
Yeah,
that the
it
whole-
scares the
whole
shit
idea?
out of me, and I'm what 80 years past it?
It's
No,
2016.
40 years past it, 50 years past it.
What are you? Can you add? Are you capable of adding?
No,
Apparently not, man. You thought World War II was 40 years ago?
feel like it was just yesterday.
World War II came out right along the same time Led Zeppelin 4 did, Alex.
I love Led Zeppelin 4. That would be a
When did that-
kick-ass
no,
war.
That was like 70s, wasn't it? 40 years ago was the 70s.
Oh yeah. Well, but 40 years from World War II would have been like 85.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
When did Led Zeppelin?
Yeah, that's what. It
Yeah,
doesn't
you
matter.
fucking idiot.
Either way, we're all wrong.
What a fucking stupid
40 years
idiot he
from
is.
now is not then, and 40 years from then is not now.
Yeah,
you
you're.
just blew- well, I
moral
didn't
of the
say
story.
it.
Alex is wrong.
I didn't say I was right.
Shut up!
I didn't say
Shut
I
up!
was right. I just said Matt was wrong too.
Well, I'm always wrong.
Okay,
It's because you're a bitch.
now that we're completely off the topic,
It's time for Drake versus Taylor Swift. You fucking douchebag cunts. Bobbity boop. I do all the music.
Did you come up with that one now? Was that yours on your own?
Yeah, I am fucking killing it.
All right,
in
so let me
the
explain this one. The
theme
way this is
music
going to work
department.
is, as Alex so calmly and gracefully put, this game is called Drake versus Taylor Swift.
Doobity doop.
And I have compiled a list of photo images with quotes put on top of them. The quote is over a photo of the person that said it. And there are two options. The quote was either said by Taylor Swift or by one Drake. What's Drake's real name? Do we know?
Aubrey Graham.
By one Aubrey Graham.
Drizzly Drake Rogers.
Drizzly.
Drizzly. That was his Christian name, was Drizzly.
Thought his Christian name was Aubrey.
No, his father's name was Downpour. His name was Drizzly. You stupid
Ha!
idiot. Read one book.
Ha!
Read one book about
All
Drake.
right.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Yes. Fucking start.
Who's going to keep score? I'll keep score.
You keep
Oh
scoring.
my God, man!
You're really dragging this thing on.
I know you want it. I know you want it. I'm going to hold it over your head until I
Fuck.
give it to you. All right.
I don't care. I don't want to play anymore.
Question 1. Drake versus Taylor Swift.
Oh, shit.
You said you love me, and I said it too. The only difference is I didn't lie to you.
1, 2, 3. You want to do it?
Drake.
Drake.
You're both correct. That's Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That sounds like
That's-
it's all rhymey, so it's all ring
Yeah,
rhymey.
it had too much flow.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Question 2 of the first ever Drake versus Taylor Swift. Score is 1-1. Yeah,
man.
there's. Don't shake your head. There's some pomp and circumstance to this game.
You're like a master of suspense. Jesus. Alfred
The
Hitchcock.
worst feeling is feeling unwanted by the person you want the most.
Oh, I'm gonna go
Drake. right?
Drake.
This game is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. That is 2-2. That's also Drake.
Woo!
Best of 5.
Best of 5.
Don't say you miss me when it's your fault I'm gone.
Drake.
Taylor Swift.
That was also Drake.
Are all of these Drake? I don't think a single one is Taylor Swift.
Welcome to the first ever game of Drake versus Drake, everyone.
We should play Drake versus Josh next.
Just things that
I like cheese.
things that Brad Salad has said.
Question number 4. Pain makes you stronger. Fear makes you braver. Heartbreak makes you wiser.
Taylor Swift.
Drake.
Point goes to Brian. That was also Drake.
These are all Drake. Every single one of these is Drake.
I won.
You're getting fleeced in
Is that
this.
it? Is it
Yeah.
game over?
Well, you can do the last one.
All right. Triple or
Drake.
nothing.
Drake.
Triple or nothing.
Drake. I'm going Drake on this one. What are these pictures did you
Question number
find?
5.
I don't think you tried very hard.
I think you just typed in Drake pics.
I went to Drake.com.
We're
Took some screenshots.
You went to Drake's Pinterest.
Drake definitely has a Pinterest.
Drake
Yeah,
totally
he
has a
does,
Pinterest. It's all pictures of rain in
Yeah.
Toronto.
Sitting on the Space Needle.
Cupcakes.
Him looking longingly out a bus window.
Bugattis and cupcakes and
Rihanna.
You guys ready?
Yep.
funny things you can do to your cat. I put a lion's mane on my cat.
Question number 5.
Drake just has a bunch of those one pot meals. Yeah. What's going on? Okay.
One pot meal. Shut up, we're talking. We're vamping.
Question number 5
Oh.
of Drake versus Taylor Swift.
Oh my God, just read the fucking thing.
Bunch of quotes from antiquated sluts. Aubrey Hepburn.
Marilyn Monroe.
If you don't deserve me at my doodliest, you don't deserve me at my daddliest. Question number 5 of Drake versus Taylor Swift.
Drake.
It's Drake. It's gonna be Taylor Swift. What a fucking jerk. You think Drake smokes out of one of those cigarette extenders when he's at his house? Hello, Birdman. Just sitting on a fainting couch. Hello. I have put respect on your name.
Question number 5.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Matt, just do it.
One day, you're going to remember how much I love you. And then you're going to hate yourself for letting me go.
Drake.
Drake, man.
You're correct. That was Drake as well.
I'm gonna fucking choke this kid on the air. I'm gonna fucking choke this kid live on the air.
So pretty much how you win Drake versus Taylor Swift is to never guess Taylor Swift and just only guess Drake.
Next time we're gonna have Drake versus Adolf Hitler. The Third Reich will reign supreme for 1,000 years.
Drake.
Yeah.
He said that on Views, dude.
Oh, the Third Reich is gonna reign supreme for 1,000 years.
people-
Drinking Cristal and Ace of Spades with my boys. All I wish for them is clarity and happiness. What a dick.
You guys ready to do overrated and underrated?
Yeah.
Yes.
Should we move on?
Brian,
Yes,
what's our
please.
topic?
Olympic sports. Yeah. Okay. So with the Summer Olympics rapidly approaching, I think they're
They're
coming
coming
up.
up.
Soon. Yeah.
Well, unless Brazil blows it.
I think that a lot of people aren't going, right?
Yeah, because it's like a fucking mess. Like the
Yeah.
swimming water's polluted, and they're lopping people's heads off.
Did you
I
hear about
did-
that Jaguar that got shot? You
Yeah,
heard
I
about
did. That was the
Yeah,
the
man.
most recent thing. They had a
Did you
Jaguar.
hear
in the,
about that?
No.
They had a
Oh,
Jaguar
man.
in the opening ceremony.
And
Oh,
it
it busted
got out,
loose.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So they had to
okay, I
shoot
did
it in
hear-
the
okay.
street.
Yeah.
Was it part of the opening ceremony?
I think they were. I think it was. That's
heard
what I
something about
read.
It was like from a zoo next door, and it escaped the zoo. And
Oh,
got shot
maybe
or
that's
something like
actually what happened. Originally, I read it was part of the opening ceremony.
Well, what? It was like
completely
part of
wrong
like the
with that.
torch thing, right?
Yeah.
How they run the torch across the
Yeah,
fucking
fucking-
country or whatever. But
It's a rough time to be an animal,
actually,
man.
speaking of, we should just scrap the Olympics, right?
Yeah,
I see. That's what I don't agree. I don't agree with that.
like certain sports. I like the Olympics for like. I feel bad for like people who are in a sport where you're not actually famous for it, like speed skating. Like that
Well,
shit's
yeah.
cool, and you know.
So
make money.
speed skating would be underrated then. If we're
I would
sticking
say
to the
speed
top
skating.
one.
Okay, it should be noted that this is solely for the Summer Olympics.
Oh yeah, but
this
we're
list.
just so we're gonna give you that's an example of what we're gonna be doing. Brian,
So cycling underrated.
underrated.
Cycling.
Oh,
is
yeah.
That indoor
nuts.
one,
Yeah,
especially
indoor
with
cycling
Oh
is
yeah, that's
nuts.
fucking.
where they're
nuts
almost
with-
sideways.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely.
They're doing that scrape knee stuff like they do on the motorcycles.
Yeah. I find any sport actually where the athlete isn't really going to be a professional, like they're professional athletes in their field, but they're not really like the professional athlete acclaim. I find that pretty underrated for most of them. Not javelin.
I don't like javelin.
Javelin overrated.
Javelin is
Very overrated.
Yeah.
Shot put's overrated. Discus is overrated. All three of those are overrated.
Oh, like the classical.
Most of the original Greek Olympic sports are.
I think we need to bring back the nude wrestling. Isn't the original we were talking about? Wasn't it like it was almost extensive, like just running and nude wrestling, and then that was
Yeah, and then they had like discus and
Yeah,
shot
they-
put.
Oh,
and shit,
were
yeah.
those
that
actually
stuff.
It was all
originals?
things that you needed
To survive.
What they had in Greece already. Yeah, stones, sharp sticks.
I was completely unaware that for like 1800 years the Olympics just didn't happen.
I didn't know that. Why'd we bring it
I'm
back?
pretty sure it was like ancient Greeks, and then it was like gone for 1,000 years, and then like I'm pretty sure like in like the late 1800s or mid 1800s something like that they brought it back and started doing the Olympics again. You can fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's true.
Weird. You know what's underrated? Since I've got the list right here in front of me,
Yeah.
the triathlon.
Oh,
Yeah, that is
God.
underrated.
Oh,
That is in fucking sane.
That's probably the closest we've gotten to actually like an actual like because the original one was the Wasn't it in honor of the? No,
No, that's a marathon.
we're talking about the marathon. Yeah, I
The
get
what?
those confused.
You don't know how a marathon started?
The what?
Marathon. What the fuck? You gonna
You have the headphones on, you dickhead. It's not like you can't hear us,
The what?
huh?
marathon? What are you gleaning out of this? I don't know.
Ooh, overrated beach volleyball.
Oh,
Yes,
absolutely.
yeah, totally.
Now,
if
team
you can play it
volleyball-
outside of a bowling alley, it's not an Olympic sport.
Yeah, team volleyball, underrated.
I'm so awful at volleyball, so I have respect for anybody who can
Those
do it.
those are some
It's not
hardcore
that hard,
bitches.
but-
When you really watch that, they really get down. Think of all those scraped knees, all that floor gym burn. Ooh,
You all right, Al?
no, I'm
You
having
good?
horror stories back to my
Yeah.
scraped knees days.
God, that did fucking suck though.
Right,
Playing
yeah.
basketball and you just
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
because they overwax the floor. Diving. You think diving?
Oh, absolutely underrated.
I think diving's underrated.
And it's
I
weird
think
because
it's
already
properly
still,
rated.
I would say
I
so.
think most people
I
are
think it
like,
gets its
you look
credit.
at it and then they're like, that's pretty fucking nuts diving from that height and
Yeah, you're
doing
right.
all those
It's-
dipsy doodles in the air.
It's
Yeah.
probably where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Men's gymnastics.
I would say swimming is overrated.
I would say
agree with
swimming's
that.
over.
Yeah.
And that's probably just because Michael Phelps captivated the country and now everybody freaks their fuck out about it. But
Captivated America and therefore the world.
yeah. Yes.
Therefore, the world. Let it be known.
Yes.
Canoe kayak overrated.
I
By,
didn't, but
by like a mile.
how can it be overrated? Nobody talks about it. To be overrated, it needs to be.
Let's put it this way. I think it's overrated in the sense where it's like
Now, if you want to say it shouldn't be an Olympic
that's
sport,
what I'm getting at.
Sure.
That's what I'm getting at. That
If it was like
shouldn't be an Olympic-
whitewater rafting, that's some pretty crazy shit.
Well, they don't.
Yeah. I don't
Do
think
they
that's
do
an
that?
Olympic sport,
That's
I don't.
what they
right?
kinda-
I don't think they do that.
No, I don't think so.
Rugby sevens underrated.
I didn't even know that was in there.
Rugby is an Olympic sport?
That's what I'm reading here.
Yeah, rugby
No kidding.
sevens apparently.
2016 Olympic sports. Ooh, I'll be tuning into that. I do love rugby.
Do some of
Olympic boxing, mad overrated.
Mad
that.
overrated.
Absolutely overrated.
They need to go back to what I imagine Olympic boxing probably was like, and it was just two guys just bare knuckle brawling until one of them got knocked out. They should do what professional boxing doesn't do.
Out here in the backyard.
Yeah, they should
we
get Joe
got ourselves a fight
Sporn-Levitt,
club going here. Yeah.
equestrian.
I
Horseback
don't know
riding.
enough about it to even say if it's overrated or underrated.
It's just horseback riding.
But don't they do the jumps and things, right?
Yeah, but are you really doing that, or is the horse doing that?
Probably the horse.
Yeah, so the
You're
horse
right.
should win.
Yeah.
Really, when you think about it, the horse should get the gold medal. The other person should just get the medal, but like a smaller version.
Clip clop should be up there on the
Yeah.
gold medal stand.
Yeah,
Not,
they should have like the horse should get up on the thing.
Is that the horse's name?
yes,
Clip-clop?
Clip clop.
Sebastian is his rider.
Chocolate milk
or his jockey, not his rider.
is rider.
That's the least educated way to
Hey,
say
hey,
it.
horse rider, come on down.
Coming in third from Dusseldorf, Germany, chocolate milk and Dunkley Schlunkerson. Das, thank you, yes. That's my horse noise.
Oh,
There's some other ones. Handballs on here.
Yeah, I'd see. A lot of these
That's
are
pretty-
too
that's like-
obscure to be underrated or overrated.
Yeah, I
We're
actually
talking
would
about
say
like
It's
the main
now,
Olympic
yeah.
sports.
If we want to have a conversation about what should and should not be an Olympic sport,
basketball.
we
Golf
can,
shouldn't be an Olympic sport.
It shouldn't be an Olympic. Basketball shouldn't be an Olympic sport as long as the U.S. is allowed
No.
to send.
Professional athletes should not be allowed to play basketball.
I mean, I don't care. You could pick the 12 best college basketball players from here, and I still think they would
Climbing.
dominate it.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think
I
you're
don't
absolutely
think it'd be
right.
all that close either.
Climbing is a possible new sport.
Here,
I could see that being
That would
pretty
be
good.
That'd be pretty neat.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Like
hardcore.
rock climbing.
that
yeah.
follows like the spirit of the Olympics too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
Human,
on some
human
old-
achievement.
Yeah, some old Greek mount.
hmm
Olympus wasn't real. Never mind.
That old Mount Olympus down there in Cyprus.
Don't let these monotheistic douchebags tell you, Brian. Olympus is real. Polytheism till I die, till I go to Hades.
All those stories can be made up.
Shouts out to my boy Apollo,
I saw
greatest god out
Hercules.
there, bruh.
You want to run down the list and say
Like,
what
yeah.
should and should not be a sport?
We could just.
Ready?
Why don't we do? Yeah. Why don't we do that? Like, what do you
Archery.
think? I would give that to it.
Yeah.
Underrated.
Oh,
And I've-
we're talking about two different things.
Let's just say
should
let's-
it be a should it be an Olympic sport,
sport?
or not? Archery.
It has
Underrated.
its place.
I fucking.
You're
oh,
not getting
man.
this.
Oh man.
I think he's purposely not trying to get it.
The what?
You live in ignorance, you buffoon.
Life does not stop and start at your convenience.
Is that when they're skiing and then they stop and shoot? Is that archery?
You fucking animal. You common peasant. You learn of archery.
You act like we all have bales of hay and
Shouts
crossbows. sitting here.
Shouts out to my boy Robbie Hood out there splitting arrows, dog. Splitting arrows, splitting hairs, splitting legs, brother. Robbie Hood splitting legs. Use my boy for life, motherfucker.
Badminton.
No, pass. Not a sport.
Should not be.
Does that go along the if you could play it outside of a bar, it shouldn't be an Olympic sport?
It's
Yes,
easier tennis.
absolutely.
It's easier tennis.
Have you ever watched Olympic badminton though?
Oh, I'm sure it's hard, but it's. I don't
Yeah,
think it
I'm sure
counts.
it's much harder than I'm giving it credit for, but I don't care.
That's not what the question was.
Because I'm an American and I don't have to be right. I just
You
have
know
to.
what? You're absolutely
I
right.
just have to
Yeah.
believe what I believe.
Yeah. So shut up.
Badminton is the lazy game that they set up at a graduation party
That
and they
nobody
got-
plays.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, man, I wish I had a volleyball, but no, all you got is the cheap shuttlecock and the 2 rackets.
I'd like to shuttle my cock.
Weightlifting.
Sick dog.
Pass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
no,
that should
take
be
it.
in
Yeah,
there.
that's
Yeah.
in.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Did you see
That's,
some of those fucking guys? Those people get like really hurt.
I know it's
Yeah.
disgusting. I can't watch it.
Brutal.
Prolapse anuses.
Yeah, that is true. That
Most often, yeah.
I'd say that's probably the most common. I would say hernias is probably more common, but yeah, we'll go prolapsed anus.
I sense a conflict coming on about this next one.
Okay.
Table tennis.
Pass. No. Out.
Again, no. Could be played
I
in the basement.
absolutely think it should be an Olympic sport.
That's fuck. If you're not going to count badminton, I'm certainly not going to count table tennis.
Yep. What's next?
But see,
Foosball?
I was on the fence about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Oh,
All right, that's
oh,
different.
darts.
That-
Oh, yeah, darts.
There's
Put
there's
pool
no
in there.
like no agility required in
That's
in
like people who
foosball.
want to put fucking bowling in the Olympics. Yeah, like those bodies are Olympic. Have you ever seen a professional bowler? They're like 450 fucking pounds. They look like professional eaters, except every professional eater is skinny. Fuck bowling. Fuck you for even thinking table tennis counts as a goddamn Olympic sport.
I'm gonna stand by it. It doesn't. My answer is
Oh yeah, and then darts too.
no. It's
Why?
not the same.
What's your justification?
Why darts is just little archery. So how is table tennis? Table tennis is just little tennis. So what are we talking about? Bam. Oh fuck.
I don't know. I still feel like it. I've watched those crazy
Again,
videos of people playing ping pong.
everything in here takes a tremendous amount of skill. I'm willing to acknowledge that.
That doesn't mean
just
I
don't
think it's an
they
Olympic sport.
deserve to be amongst the best athletes alive.
No.
I just don't.
So you don't think tennis could be an Olympic sport?
No, I
No,
do think tennis is an
absolutely.
Olympic. There's an enormous amount of difference between the two.
Yeah, the golf again is massive.
The reaction time is the same.
Yeah, but you're not running almost a whole mile each fucking point.
Yeah,
That's why I don't count.
You're not running a mile in tennis.
I bet you run more in tennis than you think. Professional tennis.
I know you run more in tennis.
Oh,
than you think,
professional
but,
tennis, they
that's-
probably run about a mile. And maybe
But
not in a
if-
point. Maybe not in a point, but they probably run about 3 miles in a game. I wouldn't be surprised if that came out. They run a fucking ton.
Oh yeah, I've played tennis before. You run a lot.
Yeah. There's a reason why. Did you ever fucking see what's the one guy from Spain? You ever see his
Rafa
fucking
Nadal.
Yeah. Did you ever see his fucking forearms? I'm almost positive he could knock out an NFL linebacker. Look at his fucking forearms and tell me I'm lying. That guy is a
No,
fucking psychopath.
I don't.
That's why it's not a sport.
I can't think of a reason
Do you
why I
ever
would
see
not keep it in the Olympics.
Well, just because you want something
because
in the
it's
Olympics doesn't mean
it's
it
the same
counts.
defense as fucking badminton or sand volleyball.
But
we can
badminton's
slap
different.
one
Badminton,
in our
it's
basement.
badminton's like doing beach volleyball with a beach ball.
I don't know. I don't think it.
People
should be
who
an
are
Olympic
good at
sport.
let's put it this way: people who are good at table tennis aren't always athletic. That's my theory.
I
on it.
disagree.
I don't. You can have good
People
you can
who
have-
are like good on the level you need to be in the Olympics are absolutely athletic.
well, that's true for every fucking sport.
And we're talking about the Olympics.
It shouldn't. No, it shouldn't be an Olympic sport though. It just shouldn't.
It's not. No.
They're
Moving
not
on.
amongst the best athletes in the world. They are not the 1% of athletes.
I think
I
my-
hope Joseph Gordon-Levitt shows
I
up soon.
think
so
my
I can beat the
archery-
pulp out of him and
I
tell him
think
he's
my-
going to agree with me and we're going to be friends.
I think my archery, darts, table tennis, tennis comparison pretty much justifies everything we need to talk about on this. That's true. It's just little archery it's darts, and that's just little tennis.
Yeah.
That's
I guess. Yeah.
you wouldn't make fucking darts a sport in the Olympics, would you?
No, of course not.
So
Would
why
you, Matt?
Probably not.
So why?
Okay.
So in what world is
I don't.
table
I
tennis
don't understand
on
where
the
the
same
line's
level?
at.
Yeah, I don't understand where you're coming from.
I think it's just because it still requires a large amount of athleticism. And badminton is a team sport.
I think competitive eating requires
Badminton
more
is much more like
athleticism.
volleyball than it is tennis, or darts is archery.
Well, I'm not talking. Badminton's not in this.
I
don't
think
call
it should be
badminton
either. But
I don't-
you guys were comparing it to badminton, saying
Well,
that
we
if
were
you're
just
not going to
bringing-
allow badminton, you can't allow table tennis.
We were
Well,
just
it's
bringing.
the same. It's the same spirit, though. It's like you could just fucking slap it in the basement.
Badminton is closer to a sport than table tennis is.
Absolutely not.
No, you're wrong on that.
think
Brian?
table tennis is probably closer to
Yeah.
a sport.
Yeah.
Disagree. There's more like you have to actually be. You have to have the same skill as you would have in fucking table tennis, but you actually have to move more. How is that not? How is that not closer to tennis?
You've got more time in badminton.
Well, yeah,
And
but
isn't it a
floating
team
around.
sport? It's a team sport, isn't it?
I think
No,
they have
badminton, you can-
singles. They have
badminton you can
singles
play
or
one-on-one.
doubles. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I think it's like tennis in that
how many
regard.
people do you think play badminton?
I don't know, man. For all I know, it could
Seven.
have been 14, 15 on a side. With 6 shuttlecocks up in the air.
I'll tell you this: if they had 7-person team badminton, I would call that a sport.
Oh,
That
that's a
seems
sport all of a sudden?
That would seem brutal.
I don't
That would
get
seem like
you.
a lot of
You
lot
are-
of
you are a
badminton
fickle son of a bitch.
slapping.
You know what does need to stay in? Water polo.
Water polo is
Absolutely.
brutal.
Yes.
Water polo is a hell of a sport.
I originally thought it was kind of soft, but actually, like from what I hear, it's pretty rough.
No, yeah.
Baseball and softball recently removed. All right, go down the list. What's next?
I mean, after we're done talking about Olympic sports, all it says is...
Oh, I was talking about Olympic sports. We can't do a couple more. I like this
Are we
topic
still talking about Olympic sports? Keep
because
talking
I
about
got
Olympic
one. I got one.
Sailing.
Sailing's not an Olympic sport. Again,
See,
it's like
it's
golf.
a leisure activity.
Yeah.
sports. Yeah, I agree with you there.
It's like
Yeah,
golf.
can't.
I don't think golf's an Olympic sport. I think golf requires a tremendous amount of skill, but so does magic. Was magic an Olympic sport?
So what are... I'm confused on what the line is for being in the Olympics and not being in the Olympics.
Golf is too leisurely
What is
to be in the
because
Olympics.
we've said that... What do we say can't be an Olympic sport? Anything that you could do outside of a bowling alley
Yeah.
and
Yeah. And
now golf.
And
I don't
it's-
think-
and
I don't think-
parlor games, which
And
is what I
parlor games.
consider table tennis.
Like pool.
But we
isn't
also
gonna
said
be.
that basketball shouldn't be an Olympic sport.
Well, that's just because
Well, that's
it's
just
unfair.
That's just have a different rationale. Behind
So
it.
would basketball be an Olympic sport if the tables
Yeah,
were
yeah,
more
if-
evenly played?
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Baseball would be an Olympic sport if the table was more evenly played. Actually, I think baseball is closer to being fair than basketball.
Oh, absolutely. I
No,
agree with you
definitely.
there.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
question. Yeah.
I
We,
would
we
say
were talking about this not too long ago. Is if you take it
if you
10
really-
years ago and you build a team out of the Dominican, you build a team out of the U.S., you build a team out of Cuba.
You could probably throw Japan in there. They
Throw
probably,
Japan in
They
there,
could
yeah.
field. They actually, I think they could field.
But
a
10
pretty
years ago, the
decent
Dominican
franchise.
Republic pretty much takes it 9 times out of 10. I think most people would agree with that.
I think towards now, I think it comes down to America and Dominican Republic.
And I'm pretty sure that America wins at least 7 or 8 times out of 10.
I think so too. I genuinely agree. If you really think about the team, like if we use professional athletes, you think about the team we field in an Olympic baseball team. Yeah, I think we.
All the best players in the world are from America now.
It seems like it. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
I have Bryce Harper, Mike Trout,
the faces of Major League Baseball. are
Clayton
from
Kershaw.
America.
yeah, the pitching
Buster
staff.
Posey.
Yeah, Buster Posey.
The pitching staff alone would be pretty nuts.
Yeah,
Rizzo.
we would
Rizzo
we would
isn't
crush
Rizzo from
pitching.
America? Yeah, Rizzo.
We would crush pitching. We'd have the best pitchers. There's no doubt in my mind. I think hitters would probably go to the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
I mean, your 1, 2, 3 is, depending on where you put Trout and Harper is
That's true. That is kind of like the
because
dream
Matt
team.
Carpenter is also from America, right?
yeah.
Does he make the team? Do you think he makes the team?
I would say so.
Probably comes off the bench. He's
Probably.
one of the better players in baseball.
Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking. Never mind. I'm thinking of Matt Holliday. My bad.
No, he
Matt Carpenter.
wouldn't make
Matt
the team.
Holliday.
I don't
would
think
not
Matt
make the
Holliday
team.
makes the team. No.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Matt Carpenter. Yeah, I say Matt Carpenter
Yeah,
makes the team.
He would make the team.
Where does Pete Cosma sit on this franchise?
Far, far away in Memphis or whatever
Yeah,
team
Pete
he's on
Cosma's
now.
playing single A ball.
Pete Cosma is one of those guys that gets hired to play for another country. Like Pete Cosma plays for Russia.
The
Russia plays for-
Romanian
the
team.
Romanian baseball team.
Play for Greece.
And up next, Peter Cosma.
Hey, there's our boy Pete.
Oh, the Boo Birds show up early to boo Pete Cosma. Boo Cosma. Boo.
Boo, boo, Pete.
Oh,
Boo.
what are like some of these are actually terrible. Motorboating was a previous Olympic sport. I don't know.
Tug of war.
Yeah.
Tug of war. Tug of war I
Plunge
could
for
see.
distance.
Tug of war I could see being actually kind of. I mean, you just take all the guys from weightlifting.
I
give
tell
them
you
rope.
what should absolutely be an Olympic sport again, and it's listed on this list, is chariot racing.
Chariot
Yeah.
racing
Yeah.
should be
Oh,
an Olympic
Boy,
sport.
yeah, you started off and you end with chariot racing.
What about
I
like
agree.
what
Yeah.
about that like Isle of Man fucking motorcycle racing? What do you think about
Isle
that?
of Man, Moto, it's like Moto TT or something like that.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I think it's probably one of the coolest sporting events in the entire world.
I think it should be an Olympic sport too. Actually, I don't know how I.
So you think car
Motorcy-
racing should be an Olympic sport?
I don't know how I feel about car racing, but I definitely think motorcycle racing should be.
I think car racing would be a very interesting Olympic sport because you
I think car racing would be actually a really
I
interesting.
mean, that's
Olympic
just
sport.
what auto racing is in general.
Especially if they guaranteed somebody died every race.
Yeah, like they fucking like GT around, like Formula One racing where they just shoot around fucking major cities.
I mean,
those Races in Dubai are fucking awesome.
I
That's
mean,
the
here's the
sport.
problem with like Formula One and like IndyCar and all that stuff is they all use the same chassis and the same engine. It's just tuned differently.
You should only be allowed to use cars made in your country and
think,
drivers
yeah.
made because
be
like
good,
that really
yeah.
evens the playing field if you think about it. Because like Lewis Hamilton, probably best driver in the world, he's gonna have to drive a shitty car. England makes terrible cars.
Well, Lotus is from England and they're pretty much the top of F1.
yeah, but would you take a Lotus over a Mercedes Benz?
In F1, yes.
I don't know enough about this.
Yeah,
thing.
I feel I'm treading dangerous
and I mean,
waters.
if you take a car from obviously places like Mexico and Bulgaria wouldn't come in very high in the running, and countries like Italy.
Well, yeah, but
and-
that's fucking every sport. Like
France
Jamaica
and-
doesn't do great and everything, but they still participate.
But I mean,
Part of
also,
the
I mean, you
spirit
look,
of it.
like Renault is at the top of F1 too,
That's
and
true.
France makes shitty cars.
I know it really evens the playing field.
I think we'd be honest
That'd
on
be
there.
interesting.
Yeah,
Who would make
I
the
watch
American
that.
car? Who would drive the American car?
Probably Chevrolet and probably Jeff Gordon.
I hope
Or-
not.
That'd be
I'd like to think.
I imagine Jeff Gordon driving an F1 car. It's a lot like a monkey sitting behind the world's fastest
Yeah, I
computer.
can't imagine a stock car.
I only know
racer.
how to right click. That's all I know how to do.
I couldn't imagine a stock car racer doing it. It'd have to be like an Indy car racer, probably, right?
I mean, yeah.
Do we have a Formula One racer? I don't know if any American
I'm
Formula
sure
One
there's
racers.
at least one.
Not a good one. I mean,
Yeah, I was
all-
gonna say,
all
if
the
there's-
good ones are from Finland and Germany and Italy.
I'll tell you who races this: Jimmy Johnson.
Pride of
The football coach? That doesn't
matter.
make any sense.
Jimmy
Doesn't
Johnson's from like Jefferson County or something, isn't he?
Timothy
from around here?
Johnson.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure one of them is.
You know who my vote is to race in the stock car Olympics, or not stock car Olympics, but
The
the race
stock
car,
car
the race car Olympics? My boy, Carl Edwards
I don't know. And I
or Dale Earnhardt. Oh man, ooh. Should they have teams? They should have teams, right? That would be crazy. That'd be like a fucking.
they should do it like old timey chariot races where they have the kneecappers on the wheels and
They
they're just
should do
trying
it
to
like-
fuck everybody up.
if you-
Kenny Wallace. That's who's from St. Louis.
Okay.
Not Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Carl Edwards. Carl Edwards is from Missouri. He went to Mizzou.
Oh boy, I couldn't care less.
Oh, yeah.
about any of this.
Love Carl Edwards.
You know what sucks? NASCAR.
Yeah.
NASCAR
terrible.
does suck.
We good on this?
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
exhausted this. All right.
Well, we
Yeah.
didn't get to talk about pole vaulting.
Overrated.
Overrated.
Underrated. I
No,
don't know.
I don't know, man.
It should be an Olympic sport, but
It's overrated.
overrated.
I don't know how much
Why?
of the work
Why
is
is
done
it
by
overrated?
gravity and inertia and so on.
That's the beauty of the sport.
Again,
It's-
I'm sure there's a lot of technique and skill and but
you got to carry the pole.
yeah, I
But,
don't care. Yeah.
So you guys think with enough time and practice, you could be a professional pole vaulter?
Yeah, absolutely.
An Olympic pole vaulter? Absolutely not. I think I could get over the 4-foot thing though. You give me 2 straight weeks of training. Yeah.
I'd probably take about 2 years, but I think I could do it
2 weeks
I
of
don't know. I don't know.
12
with enough time and practice. Yes, I could do it with enough time and practice.
To the Olympic level pole vaulting.
No, I couldn't.
No, but I don't think that.
But
I don't
you're
think,
sitting here talking like it's easy and like it has nothing to do with the person doing it.
well, yeah,
I could still do it.
I believe the words inertia and
inertia. Yeah, I think
flex were thrown out.
I think a lot of outside forces do a lot of the work. Yeah, right there. I
Sure.
said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I don't
you
think
said
that's
that's the beauty of the sport, so you acknowledge it happens.
yeah, so I don't think that's outrageous. I don't think that's
But
outrageous.
it's the combination of the two. It's the fact that
I'm way more interested
you
in
have
our
to-
F1 race.
you have to like also run fast to get up to speed. It's like the
Again, I'm not.
I didn't
saying-
say it was easy.
what's the
I think-
gymnastic thing? The vault. You can't just walk up to the vault and spring off
I'm not
into a back
saying that.
handspring.
We just said if you gave us enough time and
I
practice.
think gymnastics is harder than the fucking pole vaulting.
Yeah, no questions asked.
I think those guys are
absolutely.
I
are
agree with you
super
there.
athletes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with you there. Those guys, the hardest gymnastic sport. You think?
The flippy bar,
Yeah, I would say
flippy bar?
that.
where you're
I
all
think
disoriented
For
and you
some
have to.
reason, I think the rings are hard.
That's what I was gonna
That's
remind
what
you.
I-
All rings.
That
Well,
one
yeah.
seems like that's like all arms.
The only reason
It's
I
all chest and shoulders. And
well, yeah, those
arms.
guys are all tore up, but
they all got tiny legs
They
too.
toe up.
the reason I said the flippy bar is simply because it also takes a bunch of upper body strength, and you're flipping around, and you're all
Yeah.
fucking disoriented, and you got to flip from one bar
I,
and
uh,
grab another one.
I don't know, man. I think I agree with that though too. I think like if we talk about what requires more athleticism, I think the rings. But I think if we talk about what requires more skill, I definitely think the flippy bars.
What's the name for the flippy bar?
It's got a name. I
the
don't know.
dipsy bars.
You know what I think shouldn't belong in the
Dipsy doodly
gymnastics?
flippy floppies.
The gymnastic routine, the ribbon.
No, yeah, that's ridiculous.
What do you think
Yeah,
about
that's-
figure skating in the Olympics? Because I know what I think.
You're looking at me, so you're asking me?
I'm asking everybody, but I'm looking at you because I feel like you're gonna. start it.
I don't have much interest, but again, I realize it takes a bunch of skill and talent and a ton of preparation.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
I think it's widely spread enough throughout so many countries that it makes sense for it to be an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's and that's a fair reason for something to be an Olympic sport. I think that it's done so many places.
That would be my argument against basketball.
That is
Because it's not really widely played enough.
That's why football will never be a fucking Olympic sport.
Right.
I wish the
it's
NFL
one
would.
the same.
I wish the NFL would field a rugby team. That'd be interesting.
Wasn't that tried?
We did the
There
reverse.
there
We
was
were
a
talking
rugby
about the
player
reverse,
who
where there was a
played in the
rugby
NFL.
player that played in the
Yeah,
NFL.
He wasn't good.
But I think the flip of that would be just as interesting to watch.
We good? Are we good on the Olympics?
I think we're good in the
Yeah.
Olympics. We're ready for it to roll around. We're ready
All
for
right.
for Brazil to fall apart.
I'll watch. I'll still watch.
Go America.
Yeah.
America.
Common theme of next week's podcast.
Yes.
Our 4th of July
4th
podcast.
of fucking July.
As
But
it should be.
Greatest goddamn country on the planet. And with that, we're going to roll into our very last segment of the night. Ruined nostalgia and things that still hold up. So first on the list, we're going to do things that still hold up. Something from childhood that's still dope today. Should I start?
I guess that's totally up to you. You brought us in.
it's your world, man.
You goddamn right. I'm going to say something that holds up. I'm going to say, Hey Arnold, still holds up. Shit's still dope. That football-headed fuck.
Aren't
I love it.
they're making a Harold movie now, aren't they?
Are they?
Thought so.
I believe so, yeah.
I want to say The Simpsons also holds up,
It
but
does
it's
not.
the current Simpsons are terrible. But so old Simpsons still holds up.
Yeah, the one
To
with
when it initially
nostalgia.
came out.
Yeah, the originals. Isn't that kind of what we're talking about though?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say Hey Arnold and the Simpsons.
Nostalgia.
I'm gonna call those two dibs.
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
When was the last time you watched Hey Arnold?
Not
Was it
too
recently?
long ago. Yeah,
It has been a long time since
Yeah.
I watched
it's
it.
on Hulu. I think.
Oh, is it?
It's on one of them.
I'll be a son of a bitch. I always remember the one
Holy
where
shit.
Dino Spumoni. I always remember Dino Spumoni.
the older kids throw all the younger kids in trash cans, and the nerds have that secret underground base.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great episode.
That one, or the one where they think the train's going to hell, but it just goes like New Jersey or something.
I always think one I always think of is the baseball where they build the baseball field.
Oh yeah, sure.
And then another one I always think of is, of course, Stoop
I
Kid.
just say, yeah, Stoop Kid. That's the one that I think
There's
of.
so many classics with that show. There's the one where Helga and Arnold put on Romeo and Juliet. There's Dino Spumoni, which is essentially just Frank Sinatra.
I just the image of Arnold's room in what they live in Manhattan. Isn't that where
Yeah.
they live?
Yeah.
Just having a kid with like a room that room would be what $1,800 a month to rent.
Yeah.
in
That
New
would be a
York, and
ridiculous,
it's his bedroom, and these two old people without jobs are able to. I don't know. It's,
I
See,
feel
this
like
is,
they-
we're old now
Yeah, we're
because
old now. That's why it sucks,
Hey
yeah.
Arnold's
I feel
room's
like
so
they live
ridiculous.
in Brooklyn because they're all like kind of filthy hipsters, right?
hipsters weren't a thing when Hey Arnold was out.
Were they though?
Hipsters weren't a
Not
thing until
for
like
real.
2007.
Hey
Hipster-
Arnold was a
hipster.
hipster.
Oh,
Not really. He just wore
so
it.
Gerald was a hipster.
No, Hey Arnold. Gerald kind of was a hipster too. Who
Didn't
the
Gerald
fuck-
played like basketball and
Yeah, but he
sing
wore
jazz.
Yeah, but he wore like a flat. That's that you don't call that a hipster. He wore like a flat top everywhere. That was dated even
Hipsters
for
were
them.
like trying to go back, bring back shit that was cool when Hey Arnold was
Right.
like, hipsters would like Hey Arnold.
I'm pretty sure hipsters still exist in the '90s, but that's not the point. Matt, what's yours?
The song "Day Bow Bow." Day Bow Bow.
Still
that was a
holds
big
up.
part of your childhood.
Still
big part of my
Day
childhood.
bow bow.
Day bow bow. Oh,
Sure,
yeah.
fine song.
What a fucking douchebag.
Well, I mean, I could say Ferris Bueller's Day Off still holds up. That's a movie that came out a while ago, and it
that
still
does
holds
still
up.
hold up. It's still
Movie
good.
from the 80s, man.
Yeah,
Do you want me to change my answer from Day Bow Bow to
Yeah,
something
would
else?
like
you know what, you
something from
fucking
the
idiot.
early
Yeah,
to
I would.
mid-90s
Something
when we
of
were
more
children.
substance?
Yeah.
Something that holds up.
What a jackass.
Yeah. Blockbuster Video. Yeah.
No. Actually, they closed the last Blockbuster, what, like 3-4 years ago now?
Yeah.
Doesn't hold up. By definition,
Yeah.
didn't hold up. Couldn't stay afloat.
Are we doing what doesn't hold up or what does hold up?
What does hold
I'll
up?
take
Matt?
either at this point.
About done with you, to tell you the truth. You're not holding up. I can guarantee that.
I would say early SpongeBob. This might just turn into cartoons, but early SpongeBob is
Early
just-
SpongeBob does
Early
hold.
SpongeBob's
is-
great.
is wonderful.
I just watched the new SpongeBob movie last night. It was actually pretty good.
I've never seen it.
It wasn't bad. The original SpongeBob movie is much better.
Sponge out of water or whatever it was.
Yeah, it wasn't. I wasn't. I was happy to see that it wasn't all like that out of water part Like they did a lot of the actual cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Sam liked it. It wasn't bad.
Good.
Not terrible.
It's worth a watch. It's free. You know, it's on Hulu.
Sure.
It's not bad.
You getting paid to plug Hulu? That's twice now.
Yeah.
Hulu. You should be watching. I don't know. What's their
Start
slogan?
throwing in the Hulu bucks. Put them in our box with our goose bucks.
Did you also
and
know
our
Hulu
$400.
has The Simpsons as well? Hulu. Tune in.
It's what's for dinner. No, it's not.
It's what's for dinner.
It's what's for dinner.
What's
My
up?
turn?
Yeah, Brie.
Well, what holds up for sure is the original Xbox.
Oh.
Bunch of great games.
I would say so.
Has my favorite sports game ever made, which was ESPN NFL 2K5 with one Terrell Owens on the cover. It had all the ESPN broadcasts, and it was fantastic. Yeah, all kinds of quality games. Had
NFL Street.
NFL Street.
That game was
had,
fun.
NFL Street was wonderful.
Black, that one game
Black
that could
was a
destroy
good
everything.
game.
That was good.
It had the Punisher game. If anybody played that, that was a favorite of mine.
And
I
all
did
those
not.
games are still pretty. The only gripe I have is the absolutely massive controllers. But outside of that,
You do forget how huge they were, even for a child's hands.
massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
As an
remember
adult,
when
they're still
yeah.
large.
Yeah.
I
And
remember when the 360 came out, and that was like a big deal.
Yeah.
And those
because
controllers feel big now.
I think Xbox pretty much got it right with their controllers.
Yeah, I
That's
think
honestly a reason why I like Xbox
I think
so much more
PlayStation's
than
making
PlayStation.
better controllers, but I'd have to agree with you.
Can we talk about what doesn't hold up with nostalgia now?
Yes.
We can.
Can
I'm
I go
gonna-
first?
Yes.
Sure, since you fucking are so passionate now.
Razor scooters. You
Terrible.
try riding one of those things as an
You
adult, not
nutless
feeling
bitch.
like an
You
asshole.
say what you were going to say when we were talking up this theory. Matt was, all right, I'm going to call
No,
his...
you know what? I'll switch it back. Sure,
Yeah,
I'll switch it back.
You nutless asshole.
Shooter games on the N64. They don't hold up. That's a
Doesn't think
miserable
GoldenEye
experience
holds
now.
up, everybody.
Yeah, GoldenEye.
You right into us.
Doesn't
I want to
hold
hear... I'm not going to say nothing. Let the people speak to you. Because I think GoldenEye...
I'm not saying the levels are bad. I'm saying the controller is just not as... Now that you have Xbox and PS4 and all that stuff, it's not as fun to play shooter games on the N64. Controlling the,
Had the
X and
original
Y
trigger.
axis with
I don't know.
arrows...
I don't disagree that there were faults, but it had the original trigger. It was the creator of the trigger on the thing, right?
The Z button.
Is that... Yeah, that was it.
That's what it was called, right?
That controller was always such a clusterfuck.
Right.
It is a total
And
clusterfuck.
yeah.
I'm not giving him...
Yeah,
I'm
after
not
years,
saying he's
that's
wrong.
what the gripe is. It's not that the
Well, you
game
only need
sucked. The game
fucking-
was great.
You only need the analog stick, the Z button, and then the arrows. You didn't really need A and B. I mean, those only did things if you actually...
The
played-
arrows were the problem. I'm not talking about A and B. I'm talking about not having two
My
joysticks.
fucking God.
Yeah. I'm coming for
Brian?
you, Al.
Brian?
I'm coming for you. We're still talking about this.
You're a pussy.
Ouch.
I don't have a strong opinion on this. I just think that N64 controllers
Well-
suck. That's just a general statement.
They don't hold up, which
They
is what the
do
conversation
suck.
is about.
I agree with you there.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
But the game,
fair
it's not
enough.
it's not the game though.
It is the layout of the controller. If I could play GoldenEye with an Xbox controller, it would be a wonderful game still.
You can.
That's
you buy
fair,
the GoldenEye
right?
reboot.
Okay.
It's okay.
There
It's
we go.
Cool.
Cool, mom.
Cool game.
Cool bond.
Who's going next?
I'll go. So mine is going to be way out of left field and probably not going to apply to many people, but those Thumb movies, like
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah.
Franken-Thumb and Thumb-Tanic and
Blair
the Blair Thumb Project.
God Thumb was.
Yeah, the God
Thumb
Thumb,
Wars.
Bat Thumb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Thumb
all of them. As a child, fucking hilarious. Thumb with a dumb googly-eyed face and
I mean,
in
I'm laughing.
costume, parodying like classic movies. But I watched one a couple months ago. I think it was the Thumb-Tanic, actually.
I watched that with you.
And it was just, oh boy, it's just not good. Aside from the My Heart Will Go On spoof, My Thumb Will Go On.
That
That's
one.
pretty good.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
other than that, it's just bad.
I mean, on that topic, most like viral videos from when we were in grade school, like that muffins video
Yeah, or
and
shoes.
shoes. If you watch them
Shoes.
now, they're terrible. Oh man,
Yeah, they are.
it's and
There's
you
only-
think about how strange of a person that adult must have been to make that to appeal to a bunch of 9-year-olds.
Well, yeah. This is a
You know what
dawn of-
does hold up is the My New Haircut, that video.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Jaeger bombs. Jaeger
Oh,
bomb.
yeah.
You've seen
That
that
one's
video.
good.
That
Oh,
one
yeah.
holds up.
Oh yeah,
That was like
I'll have to look it up.
Jersey Shore spoof before Jersey Shore was even around.
yeah. They gave him the idea.
Yeah.
One of the ones I always liked as far as that was when they were doing the new power drink. You ever see that one? Where he's like, "Think fast, douche fag," and he was like, You never saw that?
This was a campaign ad for...
No, it was like a fake. It was like a satirical like energy drink ad, and the guy was. It was fucking hilarious. And that was like he would like. Power drink is king of the Jews.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah, okay.
yeah, and it was like God.
I'm
I
still
have a
clueless
vague
here.
memory of this.
Yeah,
yes.
I'll figure out a way to put it up after this podcast
What
airs.
do you think sucks now, Alex?
Birthday cake ice cream overrated.
Like cake a la mode or...
No, like birthday cake.
Ice cream cake.
No, like ice cream that's birthday cake flavored and ice cream cake on top of that. I think those are both overrated.
I think ice cream cake is delicious.
I don't.
No.
I prefer
Nah,
regular
it turns
cake.
into a big wet mess.
And it's
I don't
just
really.
overly
yeah, to
sweet.
be fair, I don't really like birthday cake in general.
Oh, see,
You know,
I love
we touched
birthday
on this
cake.
a little bit last podcast, but doesn't hold up to the nostalgia of being a child. Eating a lot of candy or drinking a lot of soda in one sitting.
No, drinking a lot of soda, especially, is a completely miserable experience.
I can't do it without feeling...
Depends
I
on
ate
what
a
kind
piece
of
of cake
candy.
today. I ate a piece of cake today this morning, and I felt miserable
For
afterwards.
breakfast.
Yeah.
What are you, a fucking...
I live a rock star life, man.
I mean, I'm gonna
You're
go
disgusting.
pick up a bunch of chocolate drops and cannolis tomorrow and stuff my face with those at
Those
work
aren't
tomorrow.
the same.
But
Those are like donuts. Those aren't like cakes.
yeah, that's
As a
kinda
kid,
the
you get
same
like a
thing,
sugar
though.
high. As an
Yeah.
adult, you like lull and
You just-
become
well,
a
yeah.
slug.
We sound like we're 75 years old. And we're 22, 23 years old. Here.
You want to know something
Trying
else?
to get AARP to sponsor our podcast.
You want to know something that does hold up from my childhood? Hip hop. Nelly, Eminem,
Oh, absolutely.
Early 2000s hip hop.
early
Yeah.
2000s hip hop.
Especially the music videos.
Yeah, exactly. Nelly especially has held up very well.
I'm sure
Not
anybody listening. Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
he's not still good, but
Who? What are you saying?
go on, Brian.
no, I was just going to say everybody should go and watch the Welcome to Atlanta remix video.
And then you should
Assuming
watch-
you haven't.
After
Welcome
that,
to
you should watch
Atlanta,
the International
motherfucker.
Players Anthem video.
Yeah. And then
God.
call it a night.
Oh, you should watch Air Force One video too. You'll see almost the entire Greatest Show on Turf team in that.
I mean, you see like 4 players, but
Yeah, but I mean, like of the fucking team. Who
Yeah,
did-
there's like 75 players on a football team.
Oh my God! Oh, I'm sorry we didn't get the fucking kicker in there. Fuck you, Matt. You fucking jerk.
I mean, it's literally though. It's
But,
DeMarco
I mean-
Farr, Marshall Falk, and like Torrey Holt.
You know what? Admit
There's
you're
not.
wrong. Just one time. Admit you're wrong.
No, I'm not. That's of the fucking name recognition. That's almost all of the fucking big time players.
I
that
could
show
name.
up.
I don't follow football. And I could probably name 15 other players on the Greatest Show on Turf team that aren't in that music video.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It doesn't have Kurt Warner in it. Oh, he could not attend. Fuck you.
That's one.
Don't pick apart a fucking sentence. Oh man. Go see the fucking video.
You okay?
No, fuck you.
Good.
Yeah, all right. I'm over it.
Need a kiss?
No. Yeah, okay.
I'm touching Alex's arm.
All right.
Being friends was easier when we were kids too.
Yeah. I hated everyone less before I was an adult.
Not having cynical douchebags pick apart.
Not being able to count professional football players apparently was a little easier when you were
Okay.
a kid too.
Counting was overrated. It still is.
Counting is overrated.
Math is stupid.
School sucks. Drop out.
Yeah, school's for fools. Start a
Yeah.
podcast with your friends.
Then resent
Do you
them.
make money? No.
No, you don't.
Then resent them after they correct you about Air Force One's music video. Was there an Air Force One's movie? Because I typed that in and it just popped up.
There
Air
was the
Force-
movie Air Force One.
Oh yeah, there was the Air Force One.
Harrison
movie.
Ford, right?
Well, I typed
believe
in
so.
Air Force One movie and then it was like Air Force One movie Nelly. I'm like, wait, what?
Did he remake the classic film?
Did somebody do that?
I'd pay at least $2 to watch Nelly do a shot-for-shot remake of Air Force One
I'd pay between 5 and 10.
I'd pay a lot of money to watch him do a shot-for-shot remake of Con Air.
with Nicolas Cage in
With
it.
Nicolas
I'm
Cage
assuming
in it.
still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The entire
that would be reckless. Yeah.
the entire same cast except Nelly's just accompanying Nicolas Cage in every single shot and maybe chimes in a couple of sentences every once in a while. Damn, Nick. Get the fuck off this airplane.
and then the movie's over. That's it.
He
If
could
they
just say
could just figure out a way to get off the airplane.
he could
Con
say
Air
that
wouldn't have been a
same
movie.
sentence over and over again at just different parts in the movie.
Damn, Nick.
At the end of it, they're walking out, damn, Nick, we got off this fucking airplane.
Con Air.
Get out. Explosions.
All right, final thoughts.
What have we learned?
What have we learned? How have we grown individually
I
from this
learned
podcast?
that Sean Penn is too short to ride most of the rides at Six Flags
That warms me inside.
at 5'8".
Yeah, I hate that guy. I've learned that Matt thinks table tennis is a sport, and I've learned that I don't care for Matt because of that.
I know that table tennis is a sport. I don't care for you for
God.
thinking otherwise.
Oh man, I'm gonna beat you with a microphone.
All right.
I've learned that
Here it is. Say it.
most quotes on the internet are by Drake and not by
there it
Taylor
is.
Swift.
Yeah.
There it is. That's it. All right. All right. We ready, boys?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Tune in later next week for our 4th of July fucking greatest fucking podcast ever. You fucking cunts. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see you guys in the future. Bye.